The representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, won first place in the 6th Royal Bahraini Air Force Golf Tournament individual category, which was held at the As-Suqur Golf Course at the Royal Bahraini Air Force's Isa Air Base, with wide participation from players and an exceptional sporting atmosphere. The participants competed to complete 18 holes, with His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad achieving first place in the gross scoring. Khalifa Al Mraisi achieved second place, Nasser Yaqub third, and Khalifa Al Ka'bi won fourth place. His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad praised the efforts made by the Royal Bahraini Air Force in organizing the tournament, affirming that it enhances communication among the members of the military and the sporting community. His Highness's participation confirms his continued support for all sports and keenness to promote sports as an effective tool in instilling discipline and teamwork, in addition to its role in supporting physical and mental health, especially in military institutions. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa today attended the official launch of the second edition of Hawa Al-Manama Festival, one of the flagship events of the Celebrate Bahrain season. Running until the mid of January 2026, the festival celebrates the rich heritage of the Manama Souq and the cultural heartbeat of the kingdom's capital. His Highness highlighted the vital role of local tourism events in showcasing the diverse cultural and rich historical landscape of the Kingdom of Bahrain, outlining that these events strengthen Bahrain's attractiveness as a regional and global tourist destination by providing quality experiences that combine heritage, arts, entertainment, and culture. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman noted that these events also contribute to supporting the sustainability of Bahrain's tourism sector and enhances its contribution across key development sectors in alignment with the far-reaching visions of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the directives of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa. His Highness affirmed Bahrain's commitment to preserving the historical and cultural identity of Bahrain's buildings and cities in accordance with the royal directives of His Majesty the King and the support of His Royal Highness through launching an integrated plan to redevelop the historical area of the Manama Souq. These efforts will help to preserve its historical and cultural identity and support measures to strengthen national identity and showcase its cultural diversity. His Highness also commended that the Hawa al-Manama Festival reflects the cultural diversity and rich historical heritage of Bahrain, which has witnessed prominent historical and economic moments that showcase the kingdom's commercial and social progress and contributed to consolidating its position as a vital center for exchange and trade over the decades. His Highness underscored the role of effective partnership between the public and private sectors in supporting cultural initiatives and events, which contributes to achieving the kingdom's tourism and economic goals. His Highness commended the outstanding organizational efforts delivered by all concerned parties to ensure the success of the festival in line with its goals. The Minister of Tourism and Chairperson of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibition Authority, Fatma Al-Sayrafi, said that Hawa al-Manama is a flagship event of the 4th edition of Celebrate Bahrain, playing a major role in attracting visitors from across the GCC and further abroad. The festival features immersive entertainment experiences, retail offerings, and authentic Bahraini hospitality while supporting the broader tourism strategy to diversify our offerings, increase overnight stays, and further position Bahrain as a leading family-friendly destination. As-Sayrafi added that this year's edition was specifically designed to welcome families from the GCC, Asia, and Europe through tailored campaigns and accessible cultural programs that invite everyone to discover Bahrain's unique offerings. Running from the 25th of December to the 15th of January 2026, the festival delivers an immersive experience inspired by Bahrain's authentic heritage, presented in a modern setting. Building on this expansive offering, the festival brings Manama's memories to life through a wide range of interactive activities and games alongside a rich culinary program that spans traditional Bahraini flavors, street food, and contemporary dining. To ensure a seamless visitor experience, more than 4,000 parking spaces have been allocated near the festival area, supported by dedicated signage and organized traffic management. In the presence of the Deputy Chairman of the Higher Urban Planning Committee, Sheikh Salman bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the Ambassador of the Custodian of the two holy mosques to Bahrain, Naif bin Bandar Al Sidairi, the Folk Poetry Society and the Alumni Club organized the Gems of Heritage Festival held as part of Bahrain's national holiday celebrations. The chairman of the Folk Poetry Society, Sheikh Khalid bin Isa Al Khalifa, emphasized that the festival embodies the association's keenness to link national celebrations with the preservation of Bahraini cultural heritage and to promote its presence in the community's consciousness as a pillar of national identity. He explained that the organization of the festival is in line with the society's mission to preserve Bahraini culture, emphasizing that poetry and is an authentic means of expressing values of belonging and loyalty. The chairman of the board of directors of the Alumni Club, Abdul Latif Ahmed Az-Zayani, expressed pride in collaborating with the Folk Poetry Society in organizing the festival, emphasizing that this cooperation reflects the importance of joint efforts to support cultural initiatives that highlight the depth of national history and contribute to strengthening Bahraini identity and preserving its cultural heritage for future generations. As part of Bahrain's National Day celebrations, the anniversary of His Majesty the King's accession to the throne, and the accompanying national events, the Ministry of Interior organized a Bahraini police parade within the activities of Muharraq Nights in Muharraq Governorate, attended by its Governor Salman bin Isa bin Hindi al-Mannai. The event attracted a large public turnout of citizens, residents, and visitors. It featured a parade showcasing the readiness, efficiency, and professionalism of Bahraini police, alongside performances by the police band, which presented national musical pieces reflecting Bahrain's cultural identity. The event forms part of the ministry's approach to strengthening engagement with the community and promoting community partnership as a central pillar of its development and modernization strategy. Coinciding with Bahrain's National Day celebration, the 5th edition of the National Day Festival, organized by the Ministry of Information at the Heritage Village in Ras Hayyan, continues. The festival takes place in a setting that combines entertainment, culture, and shopping, and highlights the national identity by blending Bahraini heritage and authenticity with innovation, in addition to daily events and cultural and artistic activities. The 4th edition of the Muharraq Nights Festival features an extensive musical program that includes a variety of concerts and performances which have drawn significant public attendance and interaction. These events are being held at several historical sites across the city of Muharraq, coinciding with the Bahrain Festive Season 2025. The festival represents more than 800 musical performances by bands and artists from Bahrain and several Arab countries. The shows are spread across various locations along the Pearling Path, showcasing a rich diversity of musical styles that reflect the wide range of artistic experiences. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Planning announced the full booking of housing units of the Danat Sanad housing project in the southern governorate. which comprises 47 housing units under the Government Land Development Rights Program. The Minister of Housing and Urban Planning, Amna Al-Rumaihi, affirmed that the units of the project have witnessed a great demand from citizens who are looking to benefit from the housing finance program options. She said that the results of the analysis of the project reservation requests indicate that all applicants with housing requests included in the list of beneficiaries of traditional ownership services through Tasheel and Tasheel Plus. The minister added that citizens who converted their applications to financing services to book units under the project have housing applications dating from 2002 to 2019, reflecting the capacity of the housing programs provided by the ministry in partnership with the private sector to deliver suitable housing to citizens through flexible and immediate options. She emphasized that the demand for reservation for units in the Government Land Development Rights Program represents a response to the targets of the government's program for 2023 to 2026, particularly with regard to continuing to developing policies to ensure the sustainability of housing services. The Minister of Education, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Jum'a, received 9 students from schools in the Kingdom of Bahrain who ranked top positions in the Latifa bint Mohammed Award for Childhood Creativity held in the United Arab Emirates. Dr. Jum'a congratulated the students on their achievements, commending their efforts and highlighting the role of parents in supporting their participation in this prominent Gulf Award. He said the results reflect the strong capabilities of students in Bahrain's schools across academic, educational, and creative domains. The Education Minister noted that these achievements underscore the Ministry of Education's commitment to supporting creativity, developing student talents, and encouraging participation in regional competitions and awards that enhance skills and showcases excellence. The Assistant Under Secretary for National Economy at the Ministry of Finance and National Economy, Ms. Maryam Al-Ansari, affirmed that the continuous positive economic growth achieved over the last 2 decades represents one of the notable national accomplishments within the framework of comprehensive development led by His Majesty the King and guided by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister.
Official data indicates that the size of the national economy has notably expanded since the onset of the new millennium, with gross domestic product (GDP) increasing more than 5-fold from approximately $9 billion to over $47 billion by the end of 2024. This reflects the robustness of economic performance and the diversification of income sources. Additionally, the average gross salary for citizens in both the public and private sectors has seen positive results in recent years, indicating an improvement in living standards and income. This underscores the effectiveness of economic and developmental policies focused on empowering national talents and enhancing their presence in the labor market, whether in employment or entrepreneurship. Relevant authorities continue to strengthen a robust and sustainable economic framework through collaboration between the public and private sectors. These efforts aim to invigorate constructive economic activity, ensuring that the benefits of growth are reflected in wage levels, expanding development opportunities, and comprehensive economic gains that benefit all segments of society. In this regard, Assistant Under-Secretary for National Economy at the Ministry of Finance and National Economy, Maryam Lansari, noted that the average gross salary for Bahrainis in both sectors rose from 439 Bahraini dinars monthly in 2005 to 893 Bahraini dinars monthly in 2024, according to the Social Insurance Organization. This significant increase highlights tangible improvements in living standards for Bahraini citizens and demonstrates the effectiveness of policies aimed at creating competitive opportunities for citizens in the economy, empowering them to be the first choice in the job market for employment and entrepreneurship.
The Information and E-Government Authority announced the addition of 40 new government services through the MyGov application, available on the e-government application store. More details in this report.
As part of the ongoing development of e-services and support for digital transformation in Bahrain, the Information and E-Government Authority has announced the addition of 14 new government services to the MyGov app, bringing the total number of services and features available on the app since its launch to 111. This expansion reflects the authority's efforts to enhance the app and enrich it with features that contribute to consolidating its position as an integrated national digital platform, enabling citizens and residents to access the various government services available in one place. The total number of registrations on the app since its launch reached more than 640,000, a clear indicator of the public's keenness to benefit from the app. This development reflects the commitment of the authority to fulfilling citizens' aspirations and implementing the government's directives to make efforts to improve the efficiency of government performance in accordance with the highest international standards.
The Telecommunications Regulatory Authority, TRA, announced the launch of satellite direct-to-device services in Bahrain to ensure that telecommunications services are accessible to all users. More details in this report.
The Telecommunications Regulatory Authority announced the launch of satellite direct-to-device services, making Bahrain the first among the GCC to adopt these innovative services and cementing its position as one of the most connected countries in the world. The launch of these services comes within the framework of the authority's strategy to consolidate Bahrain's global leadership in the fields of communication and digital innovation, with the issuance of a consultation report on these services being a key element of this strategic direction. Under this initiative, Bahrain has become the first country in the region to approve this advanced technology, which allows standard mobile phones to connect directly to satellites in areas where terrestrial network coverage is not available. This step aims to ensure that citizens, residents, and visitors have uninterrupted access to essential communication services in all circumstances and locations. It will contribute to enhancing the readiness of the national infrastructure, supporting public safety, and expanding the scope of digital services, in line with Bahrain's aspirations for a developed digital economy and strengthening its competitiveness at the regional and international levels.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has expressed the support of the Kingdom of Bahrain for the efforts and initiatives undertaken by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates with the aim to strengthen security and stability in the Republic of Yemen. The Kingdom calls upon all Yemeni forces and components to de-escalate, refrain from provocation, engage in dialogue, seek peaceful solutions, and avoid anything that could undermine security and stability. It stressed the importance of working towards restoring peace and security in Yemen to safeguard the interests of the Yemeni people and to achieve security, stability, development, and peace in Yemen.